man is capable of managing his own affairs. And he said, "Intina na masha ni teribia, masha osadi for ni fugu ni bieno. Inti uhemwa no. Na mua ni yakonya Organization of African Unity.
Yeah.
Simon your friend OAU. One Haile Selassie of Ethiopia. Any one more kaka home and a woman na wura mu se wo mo beboa. Inti na mua na OAU no better than AU African Union. And Eda yadid for 1956 ya na mua yede kwa ana ebe bia say near no bumpy right to stability and he say osad for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah echi no ku abantugo ebe wura o man mu enti Ghana de ya fa bi mu papa and ben for said de ohun bi da no osi echi na de ohun bi da o na epe bia hwe na graphic de akwa 1957 na okai se bra ye jefa hodie no o se omo na omo do bibi man se betimi ade ye ho bi te se Martin Luther King Jr. Sam in America na odi abibifo nim e prefer hodie ma bibifo obaga na ha e be celebrate ye independence ni bi afei na ye frɛ no Malcolm X ono so baga na ha na ono so adwuna bibi man ho pa ebe celebrate bi nti na graphic dia kwa bakọ simpa ya enya sanketwa nti onenamu a na ode eba 31st December 1981 ede ebe kakai abantugu atwato a ene yeba kemamika bia memwo na wabana so osa akọkwa Nkrumah de nam so a NLC National Liberation Council enom ene Vietnam ko achi President Ho Chi Minh ya Vietnam mampanin wo mna na mu Kwame Nkrumah ban tuguo ebaye ewurawura mu abedu kwefa so nya akoso mu da Voter Review Authority America for da ro mbebo ayen afi koko ni nyina graphic ne oboye nkobo pa afi ku odi nka Ghana ha ye kano Emmanuel Kwesi Kotoka medu akwesi amanko Afrifa Inspector General of Police asame no ho ye JWK Ali
mami ntwa so na menye adwuma wo nkomo ne wa na anope no no ani ebedi mami ni Owura Jefferson Saki wono Deputy Director of Communication Office of the President Jubilee House na mene no any enkomo anope. Jeff, what make good morning?
Hey, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah.
Mr. Wakapa, good morning, anope.
Oh dear.
Radiato, yes, we na I hope so be answer for you.
Radiato, ya hoya pa. Fitida. You start to say your presidential diaries. Now you show presidential diaries missing the Jeff you share be. I am on your
I know, Pacho, oh, it's one of the
I see. But your friend Appiah, you know a thing about Ghana's upcoming 65th anniversary after independence. We are told by the president and the presidency in general, say they call Cape Coast na Ghana's first national capital. It can buy in the Gold Coast area and sana and crying so Ebabe capital. And Appiah my union arrangement any planning for your Independence Day anniversary no at saying.
Yo, I think so far no bibia that me quite so. In fact, Okaya exactly some few days ago. In fact, on the 25th of February, and anniversary Nankasa started here. But while we name Senia and Nyama Echo, we are seeing this year no anniversary. No, we are actually doing it in a very modest way.
Okay.
In fact, Central Region started with a Clean Ghana campaign. One more try as much as possible. Say one be cleaning areas near there, all around the city near there. The 28th February Christian Bock Crossroad shooting incident, and also Omampeni Abedi Chief Vice President, and so Echo Osu Freedom Monument Hall, Echo Lee Reef in memory of those who laid their lives for the independent struggle of our country. Aside that, and also quite a number of things. Our Central Region. In fact, say there's a program the Central Region Industrialization Drive. You put it together the manufacturing companies, including the Kofi Fruit and Juices Limited. Our Central Region. More exhibition. Calling out for investors to me other investors in the region in particular. In fact, Osha, the whole idea of rotating or taking these anniversary around the country, it helps us in a way, of exhibiting the various potential that a warrior region all across the country. Okay, you call Northern regional and you see here, you call Ashanti regional and also you see here.
Yeah.
In terms of preparations, the let me catch you say Uguaman the former capital in the beginning of our country no. You ready pass say Wombishia, Wombedigan in fact Sunday Cape Coast Sports Stadium say Womodia to Kwame security services for rehearsals Womoye school for rehearsals Womoya Sunday
very well. Yeah, this uncle way, say President Dikadi Kokumase, Wakota Male, and you drew a year Cape Coast. What is so significant and unique about Cape Coast 65th anniversary year Kwakodia? A bit me a year a symbol of remembrance to Obi War baby, especially the diplomatic community.
Very good question. Osha Abako Semwa. In fact, in terms of our independence struggle, I don't think there is any particular region that beats the central region in terms of leading the struggle of independence in our country. In fact, from the very beginning, the signing of the bond of 1844, and starting the whole idea of even slavery and all that in our country,
Yeah.
The building of castles and forts, the Cape Coast Castle, the various forts, the St. George Fort and all that, no. In fact, Ikrom had a Kabesha to the extent, say, okay, former President of America, Barack Obama, one of the very few places of the city, the Cape Coast Castle.
Yeah.
That should tell you the significance of this particular region when it comes to the slavery and the struggle for our liberation and all that. And Cape Coast for I'm very proud in one way or the other. Only for for a very long time, when we tell the story of our independence,
Okay.
But Ukaya, UGCC, agreement, several agreements are signing short on her and I signing it. They see this as an opportunity to tell the independent story of our country and their own involvement. So, in terms of trade and Kasakrano, Nana Kwame and Sanom, one more year, the exchange of trade, the barter system, and all that. Central region is here. In fact, the very first
Hello, Jeff. Hello. Okay, but Musanfa Jeff Mrebium na yentua enkomodie so Ra Jefferson Saki, Deputy Director of Communication, Office of the President, wono eka bejaku a wo mo twese ntoto ne planning no arrangement ni nyina no ebeko so na yebeko na Cape Coast
yebeko akotre chirebe.
Okay, but china so wedding wo ho
ya tell kwamba fi wedding ya koja ifro no say ya shase anumre ya na na oye shase anumre ya na ofie na anumre waginam shase anumre ya na setina na de atoa so a
ejije odu ka so a wonsambo achi
na say uko gwa no Mr. Speaker na me bobo so nti oba na ya atoa so ya brem na unim the graphic ka was election na enuachi kana kwesi kutokanom medwa kwesi amankwa afrifa ne Inspector Hale JWK Hale wombe ye kuyi na womso be maga na ye na wombe tremu a fede na niema asa aye nwonwran ne ndemu a na yeba enu ye First Republic enu yeba Second Republic so Second Kuba enu so achi na omokoto aba na Dr. Kofi Abrefabuzia the Progress Party no obey Prime Minister na Chief Justice Edward Akufo-Addo wono so mampani otesisi a ne papa wo no ono so be ceremonial president na wo na nemu a na tese wo mo eboko na graphics ese samre no tiebrofo ni yo na Ghana ka emene ye na afei ye experience economy no enema ye basa na afei koko obuo kura nso abafom na ahokyera bagana nti na afei Dr. Bisi Adede ye fe no austerity measures by
okay yeah but what menka
I metonka sorry, line drop here.
Yes, line drop na emunya. I feel metonka ye.
Yo. Into no sha a kind of preparation plan here. One more you ready, papa or central region ha. Now me ka say Usha the very first educational a back room ha. In fact, Ghana, I had the Philip Kwaku school. I know a boys' school back in 1766. And known as introduced education into the country. Well, in fact, the kind of Fountain School, Wesley Girls High School, Star schools winning a Kruha and if you talk about part of our independent struggle, part of our education system, the part of telling the liberation story of our country, na Kruha dear, no Mudimupa.
Very interesting. But me worry kakra say as a country, unless you tell me I no pay, a quite ben ya faswa, your national monument what the central region, ye kremu ye for instance, schools are ubodi no a lot of elite or upper class every schools no epie. How are we putting education in that part of the region, knowing very well our track record, no more history together? Your national monuments like Cape Coast Castle, Amina, any other tourism site, a woho nyina a quite ben a year for so akran year said the bay the history a bell last for generations yet to come.
Well, I think in terms of tourism, I think the Ghana Tourism Authority over the past few years, take several interventions and initiatives that one more try as much as possible to enhance, the tourism aspects of here.
Okay.
In fact, over the year of return, the thousands and thousands of diasporans are Ghana. Majority of them found their way into the Cape Coast Castle and the Elmina Castle, obviously because it is part of the story, of their story, coming to know where their mothers, their grandfathers, their ancestors came from.
Okay.
So those are some of the things. In fact, when it comes to tourism, I think the most important thing is, selling out your places. In fact, letting people know about what you have. Trying as much as possible to, disseminate all those information out. Everyone say, in fact, when it comes to the castles, the forts, the struggle for ancestral emancipation, nobody is able to do it better than we do it here in Ghana. In fact, apart from the year of return, there's the beyond the return over the past few months, and then also attracting investors in one way or the other. But in terms of education, openly, Ghana, I mean, Ubia percent about a school I was centralized. So, either Fantipim, Wesley Girls High School, and all that. And I think the people of the central region themselves pride themselves in that. But I think it is a collective thing, collective effort. The fact that we are not sending our children into secondary schools outside the shores of our country, and we are always ensuring that they stay into the country, find these kinds of education here. We are in a way investing in the education of our very own people.
Okay, very well. But yet himself, he be a lot of dignitaries, other African countries, president, especially within the sub-region, Ebe Gracie, a year anniversary, I feel one more year show when him now, but I been the siege Jumedi and any so.
Yo, there are several invitations that have actually been sent out. Many diplomatic community media. We have all the diplomatic missions in this country who have confirmed participation in the 65th independence anniversary. But most importantly, Omampeni and now the Dankwe Kufado Atunensa Afre Barbados Mampeni the Honorable Mia Amor Motley or yet the Prime Minister of the Republic of Barbados or known as the special guest of honor. Your 65th independence anniversary celebration the central region has.
Okay.
In fact, Prime Minister Motley arrived and also we do Ghana ha ochina obewo Accra later in the morning, early morning, in fact Saturday dawn, we're finding a way into the central regional capital of Cape Coast. She will be the special guest of honor, deliver a special address to the Ghanaian people. Now, I mean, in terms of Trinidad and Tobago, in terms of Guyana, in terms of Barbados. One more story, no, one more story now. One more catcher will say, one more ancestry, Nankasano, African ifi. Ancestry, Nankasano, one more fee, either the Cape Coast Castle or the George Fort. And during the slave trade, you know, any woman in a call the Caribbean, and I say the those parts of America. To most of them, no, one more bagana hana. It's a very nostalgic feeling, and a woman. Well, I said, yeah, one more it's like one more baby, a woman, mamma, woman, and none if you buy it. And I think that is the same impression we get, you know, as the Prime Minister of Barbados visits Ghana and serves as the special guest of honor for our 65th independence anniversary.
Okay, very well. But I know anything. Team Ben Appiah share and no significant to the ordinary Ghanaian, positioning our minds towards a year anniversary, no, and even the entire year, no, how we would have to conscientize ourselves.
Very good. Osha Ewiasi Tanya Kona. Say when you be the catcher, say Ewiasi as a Sakakra. In fact, since COVID-19 ever hit Ewiasi, no. Things have never been the same. And my mind is free. I feel I won't try as much as possible to get back to normality. In fact, economies are struggling all over the world. We should TV, we should CNN, we should Al Jazeera, and Myanmar AC to Dubai, and Myanmar AC to America. For the first time, increment of crude oil are exceeding over $110 per barrel. Against someone for the past 40 to 50 years. You know, say, look, because of what we are facing as a world and as a country, no, let's choose an appropriate theme. Work together as a people with a common ideology. At the end of the day, no, we'll come out of this. Working together, bouncing back together. Say, yebe kaya one boom. Na yebe ye jumano. Say yebe ya. Say na ye tia na ye kono. Yebe to me, sorry, together. Team for anniversary this year, and you're working together, bouncing back together.
Okay, very interesting. But school Kwalana be Maakye there.
Oh, it's school Kwalana independence anniversary there. We are now going to use school for few more. Oh, the assembly, yeah, assembly papa. Oh, better look quick from Bo.
I see.
Oh, the assembly. But I think say arrangements are no say school for no one be Maakye. But one more engineer area no more enche. Senior Asuja for no engineer area more channel.
Okay.
In fact, I'm a particular to now. School for no ebe Maakye on parade. Now one more if you feel the so. School for no Omodo Kakra, Oba Central Region, you know, as a hub of education in Ghana. All the elite schools, all the big schools, no more person participating. But Enkobana also went to me for Ubiam, the Maakye, because Omodo, it's no selection. And one decide they say, okay, as Ghana education, they represent. In order to get things right, in order not to let them stand in the sun for too long, so I found Maakye. Now, I said that for police yeah.
Hello. Jeff, what you mean, yes, position who ye kakrama me na line ni mo sign so break.
Oh, okay.
Pacho,
yeah. Yo, sorry, I'm quite so a cookie pinto. And say no so kauna abanesano. It's not make us say, I saw the phone idea no so much we are. Then the various interest groups are one more central region, say market groups, the various asafo companies, the fisher folks, say the Kotokraba market for near the so every display, you know, the good things that they have in store for the people of Ghana and the rich culture that exists here in the central region.
Okay. But you're very reputed section, you know, across the country, right? So the Yana Fibia, no?
all the regional capitals, known in districts, we will be participating.
Okay. Jeff, I don't pay my minutes. You will be there until you realize you're being common presidential diaries no mama yebi. Right.
Medasi speaker, medasi pa na enti odi bobodi anama yeshia why na ejuma no e man mfa usa.
But Jeff, medasi I don't pay anyone. Okay.
Medasi yo bye.
Bye. Eti mini Jefferson Saki, Deputy Director of Communication, Office of the President, and menino at the Komono. Eti 52 minutes after 7. This is Kessben 92.9 mini at the Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker. In case you just joined us, we are live in Kumasi on Kessben FM 93.3, and if you are around the country, no share no pay on your digital channel, Kessben TV or Go TV, Mpacho ko channel 19 CCA na ubenya Kessben TV na afi watime ahwe. So what free na wokọ adwuma mu ampacho wo phone no ko Facebook no so okọ na wa search Kessben TV. We are live on Facebook and as say Kessben FM 92.9 na woni ye eni nkomo ma comment ni nyina no emra WhatsApp console no numbers no is 0550 596 929 0550 596 929 and opese will send the normal text message 0550 567 929 0550 567 929 na what the messages no ediaba and right you come up with Rage Hospital. Mamia wonyim tafo na sebe wahwe ne nkwa ewo Rage Hospital. Me interest was him ni mu because enye baako enye mienu miensa enan so mpodie the very things are ACC or Rage Hospital they do baby a airtime because arguably it is one of the best hospitals in the country. A band of facilities per there, Rage Hospital, it will be. Until the mere negligence of a year health practitioners cannot cost the life of a citizen. It is so important. On my way, Munkwa, na nipa ba crash through an accident, any form be na yemfa. If I say normal. If I say a normal, we will visit that conversation. Yene obane busuafo be ebedi enkomo na afe ye be show videos no the pictures mami a wanya ne baby ko busuafo na my kwan ye betimi show the pictures. Yaudi a wo mu ekomu na afe hwehwemu no baby asese ekosi bia no ye de ho agim ne de be make sure say the family will definitely get closer to this particular matter. Stay with us na ma wadwen training na no emra no pay ye be yes adwuma ne so to a far extent, but Ghana ebenya 65 years akanefo abaako mienu pe ochina nkoa no ane twante mo hwe de anope kwabena aya wabiti me refie nka me hye me fugu ni bi de bai wanka me nuano no so ya no abɔ me yam amna
Mamoyam say omuji independent no na baako bi ogina kwa me nkroma nchen no set
mate
na me speak graphic na niam ode aba no na me bosom say me wie sisia
yes enti je patre ye bibia beba so kwasiada enti wo ye school ni a kwasiada be kwa Maakye but wo Maakye bi da
oh yes
wo Maakye
I am pa
azi now you leader
me na me SP wo P6
okay
and I just so me san ko SP and I SS so na me assistant prefect
okay
into your system na masan ye
na the same track record
and also be presiding member no normally only DC salute no nyina mujibom
oh okay
at a point
no.
2013 President Mills time no President Mills win election 2013 hono na samre transition no bacha utie transition no no na DC mind samre na me salute ni kakra
oh yeah ben no
say transition period we say you got to about 2016 no and say sign buy no
okay
na omoka say appointees President Mills appointees ni nyina nkofie ntina say 6 months holiday
6 months na DC
na DC bi ani ho
now you presiding member
na tese na te PM na
the district commander obi aba salutu
o say ye the commander no na wo na ye special no unsa kwala na ya parade ni sa na DC wo ho normally
na district coordinating director we
oka ho say ye yebom
I see
yebom ti no
kamna we you bro
ya ye bia na omu training ye kakra ma mfa nwuram say nkwala na kwa no pa omu ni di tieni o endi wo gina ho a ma nhwe fom
Okay.
Training on the man, no. So corner where need ya. Men share from especially time I see when you attention, no. Men share from. O share from and didn't to Henebano.
I didn't see.
The security fund on the man say, you say, Senibano didn't know her from Pen and Nisubrino. In 2 months, I'm in a 2 months, or you know, say, welcome. Of course, as won't be a bad. Last year, I say, yes, Kuba, come, was uncle be said that. I was there, would you know how no to your man doconanum. And you are going to be in your Tahia, no, I said that, but most of basic in Kualano.
Okay.
Primary school, junior high school for no. You are to repair. And Panifobi could even including security for Nankasano. A bit to me, Charlie.
I see.
Most were in a parade in one inspection, cost one and quantama. But one say we have fratokum. Now ambulance are coffin, we have fratokum. Yana never, docono.
I see.
And I mean, pedagogy.
And I've been they were matching the height in the credit no more fan. And I'm matching.
I'm matching with a flag.
I see.
Now me a leader, but now me leader, but now me quit a flag.
Flag na.
Aha, me now me.
It's leader never na mo mama.
Aha, now me a flag bearer.
I see.
Aha, Tina, who's a
but that time, no, how do you feel? When your opportunity to say you select you, but you probably 20 and I 25, 30. You select you now. Would you him no cross school the flag?
Yeah, that feeling you good, but me no time you do attention for me.
I see.
Okay.
Attention for me.
I'm serious. Every time I bet my salute now. Ebi bo mu ase.
Yeah.
Ebi yese. Omo style bi bro me. Ebi okro mu to omo de draw the word Ghana. Enti no kra bi wo hu panifo na ni pe.
Attention for me ma. Me mese me sakra pen.
Okay.
Ama your master bia no gira baby ye me sign.
Okay.
Oh, me na mintimi sa na mama ntimi amobo ankochi.
They actually no.
Be bobo pa, but your bobo drew baby na ye the baby matter pa na tension fa.
Okay.
Be dro sa na mentiase. E na ma be free sa.
I know say no kwa no apɛ mari wa gina wachi. Oh, now mo bom say ma na free pose ga fa ho to form. Mo say o ko ani ya. And no na motivate here. So and no na motivate here.
Mr. Speaker.
Yeah.
Yes, this match here I can was me.
Baby Ziga na to. And family go for baby for chance. This answer one match. Baby Mr. Kosi so no so much. And I mean share me experience and then you come back to the primary school.
Speaker
for baby agenda pusher.
Mr. Speaker na
this match I can was me. I didn't know.
I was see o match e pe.
No, Ziga say my working. Was say na see match no. And the business I didn't know ho no.
Baby over.
Enti baby obekwa ya kana si
I was you match
Oh, Blessing International, me kai pa.
I have international school.
Yeah, me
Sentia.
Na hono no.
I was Sentia.
Mr. Owusu.
Okay.
Proprietor. Na kwan ya obefa so obegbo mo twim ntade so papa bi. Policy Mr. No. Ma come in some.
Papa Jano no kan na.
But twi so o shirt so o polish on pabo papa bi no.
Yeah.
Na one nantia fadichem so akofefa krofom a mu wiara masaba betutu ma ba besi yenya so. So na eduru on no a wa wo kon bedo so obekọ match pass dan za wan ko bi a dan wo yare kura na obekọ. Yes.
I see.
Ya ko bi pa.
Me teachers na no mo yes ade no. Ba ko kura ma hu se ba ko contest. Me ko basic school was in Krigwa.
Somebody almost had any problem. Yeah, na na dey socks from footroom.
Come na train. Me fly preparatory school. Na me wo teacher bia.
Okay.
No kopole.
Okay.
Na wo ma school nim bebre sa. E be do system a cha na oba.
Okay.
Ono no be your training na yo bibia.
Okay.
That time no wo hu sa T square no. Yeah. Ono no di begwa. Enti no ya select wa na chese no wo no ye lucky.
T square dey share drawing board mu no.
The KTI the contact.
No ye training wa. Abo so na mu nyina mo match. E bia ye match no park ne so nyina abuom pa. Udu park ne so a chese ho no smooth level ye den. Ema. Enti no untimi nye mistake. Ese se o focus because ya bia pape ese se o focus. Now chese wo match. That is a dear oh yeah no one but there come on.
What's the school did is
Mayflower Preparatory School.
Sanko secondary school
and man is a do baby the number many is system match baby I will rest assures will be near school pabo for okay be just squat idea for okay be socks for okay because papa person be here
hey aka ma sem bi o me ko ho me problem bi atimi anwo hey asem we pa na carry say
Me kwa ho be pogba bi 6 match ni etimi anwo pa da pressure
what Mr. Speaker I can't masemo me was St. Gregor Senior High School unzam kwa sanko kakra na 6 match yes unzana me kwa so na me karate member na yeshua karate ama na me nso say yo na me yakwebo security kama na ye karate master na ye call karate training and yes 6 match ntino o tell style 6 match ni do ye karate for no ntie de be call bra man fans when me case we na me raho
ejoko ho yi abai
o asanko me ko ho eh
joko to Mr. Watwe wo ho
my name is Mr. Ansana Nati
of Ike e wo ho
my name is Ansana na Mr. Tamaklo na assistant headmaster
okay
Mr. Tamaklo nti
joko to Mr. Bedunso
Mr. Bedu me no pa
when you be right
me Mr. Bedu Mr. Ansana oda so Mr. Ansana so asanko but we fit teach me say we ba pension ti o community ya kodua krom or kodua krom sesia
I see
let's have no you something in common from asanko
say what the boys prefect the boys prefect from primary school to SS
okay
and university so nyame
me grade keji na msase keji na ram teacher aduane ne mankola no
I see this
that be Mr. Speaker time no ayi unim asankregwa krobi o friend so aba ho sa me na school feed mai Mr. Eziga asem bia na obisi yo ti na ma me bia ma ne babo de ne banche ti asem ni yo ene menkan na wo de akọ madam ne wo da asa kese nti ebo 11 a no mama gije aduane ne nyina ne nkola ne yakonsu aba no ano aduane ne nyina obi aduane ode aba o atosode ka ho no owi a obi akura ne bo ne ya cham obi a eno na ye practical school feeding but what must say onti ma me kwa fo ma no ma bayire kakra na we ya ma bode kakra na we ya ma we ena nti se be che aduane ma nkola na me na mhwemo mo salai no
I see I'm now you crossing in papa
Paetia Obayansa foso wo munu
we are colano o consist match you teacher ni be go kwasi abia no pembe no I'm told say contesting for constituency organizer on the ticket of the New Patriotic Party wa Memphis West no pembe chia said yes papa na be go ni papa wo wiase no
ebi o ha na e pran
ebi nso ha e pa
be chese ebi mo ha o mo shada na mom ye in order for the Red Cross people also to display their works ekwan mo fa so
omo mo twitwa hwe no ho
ebi o ho no ma ye shada ebi eneni ni na ye
Wadi nyina ye ma ye discipline ma
ye wie match na mpanifo no kwa na aka ne ye girls no sa time na ye moso ne football
I did
me can you mama ni Jesus match who no say hamo
share with us your experience at the latter part of the show maybe a phone lines system match they say kwala na ni je ho anaso mo ani anje ho but aboa mo aye discipline ube sorry in term and the day ube call system match ube dan term no sorry in term we school akoda and to share with us we experience we ko move from the basic level up to baby what do you have memory about Ghana in Independence Day anniversary this so far nyame adoma kwasiada very unique because kwasiada and in sorry no be kwa sorry but one mo be pontem nti no we sofo na ye ma 1 and 30 minutes now ntimi mfanya sorry ampacho revise you note and they ya kosi ochina said ye be ya mo be ye intentem na yetimi akodi anniversary no it share with us we experience wo na adope ye ne obeche but ye ba ye Ridge Hospital issue ne so
wanini pa asa de pa wo fe o
Omoy ewo Ridge Hospital na ya boss watchel a story a yenuadom Aisha one and afi na mpo ziga and news editor Tina womo erase on the breaking news, but the interest of it the fact that Sanya may SCC bebre and then most of it ekwa unpunished. Unpunished nature say one more yes idea no edu baby a kwa be ne fa so aye punish wo mo hospital no kra no e de nhye no mo wo say obi eye negligent of duty a ye be fa so atwena so say de be ya sadie no enkoso bi. We know say a lot of the nurses abase say no wo ye slay queen nurses, and I'll say it without fear or favor. Nurse for ni bebre aba no from school, training college ni mua de kwakosi hospital hono. Bebre na ye slay queen nurses. Obeko no instead of say what the OPD a obehwe so no waye adwuma no ogina ni phone so. Or Snapchat na or Instagram no Facebook, Twitter ni de bebre nse da ni musa. Na say the aba no TikTok no or TikTok na wo ye video. I wonder how a professionally trained nurse was so green and white now this is TikTok so. Medwe ho a mentiase enti no eniema anke yebetimi spend time to save the life of other individuals no near this time no at phone so in cases of emergency afa no odi ne phone beto na meba and then will be sharing the experience with us no say onyonko ohwe patients ziga wo na wo share that experience na oye call ogina phone so at the phone atari na so but in all of this the Ghana Health Service, the protocols and procedures, code of conduct are one demand nurse for health professionals, health practitioners, you know. Sadia no supervision no. Why they make sure say sadia no year juma? Why they make sure say sadia no year juma? The moral attitudes, characters are ye depicting our various healthcare centers. In grass and the crowd, you go airtime. Mame wa. And ya na abeti tintesio na yetiatia ye treat you without any iota of respect. But then your mind see ya womoka. E ye kroma anko na akọ nursing training na taxpayers money a yetua na yesi yense samfa mawo ni enfantu allowance mawo. Wabra university student no no so ye Ghana ni no ye ntua na allowance. And I'm against it. Na frempo akada. I'm against it. Mentia say obi ko nursing training. No obi ko University of Education. Obi ko teacher training college. Yes, you know the man allowance. Na university no ti win but take your friend is saying Cape Coast University no we know the obey them books now what no. When the man is coming editor. Let all of us go and secure the student loan. Ye we ya be adwuma na atua. Ya degye wo mo so wo timu yo mo de. Enti professionalism no ene ho. Ubedru no ene woko hospitals and nurse ni nani makeup pa wo de beba betina ho. You can't imagine. But take it the whole time. I say so the bed adwuma no de atwi makeup. Pons pa. It obedru adwuma ho no aye late. Adwuma say so obeye no they are always late. They are not on time. But Ghana Health Service enka ho asem. Ana ewo ho. Obi kwa no koye bibi neko eko sa obi na nipa de hwe ne nkwa ye nka ho asem. And it start corruption no ehwa na start because bebre na ekwa nursing training no they don't have the passion for the job. Obi mu ko because of his mama nkwa nursing training. Eno no na mi wi a menya adwuma ye madwuma ye secured. Enti obetua bribe bia say so otua bia no dia korao. The professionalism of our health sector is now becoming questionable. Eyadia enyefe mame kwa o so da me ne Dr. Akwabo Junior Prophet Akwabo Junior enkonkodi enkomo wono no eye abusuani de mayenu aba fofi antoata wo hwe ne nkwa ewo eye the Ridge Hospital na me ne no eni nkomo na me nipa wotimi kan no prayer nyame asom dwen kan
ya me asom dwen kan so me nua
empomo te se de di kan kose na monkafra ya mabusuafo nyina nso no yakọ yo anti boy enkomo eba ne say na wunu abai efiri mu ya sa e wo Ridge Hospital
onya me chia Ghana mayina chia abusia chia obibia yinu ya ba ya de ina ya dofo ba ko pe ya medina to me ya hira de kesiye Ghana mum na hira de kesiye because sudi pano we gonna sudi pattern kwara wo we are say we the problem Nyame ye na do man fa ye furu. Ti efuru no no ko da hospital. Ti ye ne di nkuta ho no nkomo paibo kakra sa. Eti be na se bi misime be yare ti man tin kakra. Eti de meti yanso Monday me wa na me ni aketo ba ko be ka chese da sorry. Eba sama
92.9.
was Sister Philip. Sometimes I'm a small but fast a meeting program to be a young rally. Into more clean, I mean, be a story free. And I make us, as one paying free candy and a could have made be after better. Somewhere near me, sister, some mock. And you know, I'm a confar. We shall go back and say, Emma Contano, Mr. Bois, as well as Yahoo. Oh! There's a Mamuko, if you order some activity, Macontano wanted to say, a doctor seen a diminutive baby. After the social operation, we are not a junior doctor. The such a problem, the junior doctor, so we operation. Papa, I may know. After I was some yes, mamma, bread, went to career Colano, I bread. Was when you Colano from Kubetem, Yamia to Kubeto. When you Kubetem, I don't want to lose my wife and the children. That is the moment of a lose the year in the ma. I lose my meaning, that's a piano so much. If we are going to say a question of the same Panacho, or Patrona, more Panachono, and in the man of the back. At the lady Baba. That day now, people take us for an experiment. They take us for an experiment. Look at what is going on.
I see. Yamamo Kose. Now, say ye Kase no hospital near Busiana Dins also.
Busiafono, and you are no more transfer with showing number Busia. There was something 49, you know, Munya Bishia. It is all Babishia, Anna, Abusian Lucruno, and Bukaya, Anna Montu Mutu.
Now, Abusiana Casano Modona, he Munchi free here.
God saw I be while Tricia, so I say, in Tiankata feed.
Eti say no anamontu be na muhia ebusia de bepese mobetu so far as Montehwe Emfree Hospital no for now na hospital ne pa okunu ache no wo mo pa ne che so onye den
o pa ne che so onye den o pa ne che so onye den bra pa ni ma mo di pa la ko di akura wie aw ese papa yi onye den mo ha papa no mo ha busia se na busia ni na busia so info ba info on the betchere na mo ku ebetu tumi akola de mi tumi nchire say de be ya na say de be ya
but asem yi say ye mu ankasa makọ motu ana mu akọ hospital busuafo ni bia won kọ akọ hospital ho
o say oni owura na na ho ni owura no eti bibia si papa danim papa na ahye so tiki no em so guzu a o tiki
but muntim free ni kunu ni ho
ye nyanti bibia free ni kunu because ya no mu ya no so collapse kra.
Very sad. Na one kasa ya no di nkomo nyame nipa o hefa.
Me wa kra ha be afeda me be kofi okra me.
Okay. I see. Your mama ko say but unu ya ba no wo ma ana we ni de di kan ananka wafa yefuru.
Na we ni de di kai. We ni de di kai.
Enti wanya nkola bia wachi de nyame de dom no nso a entafo ni nyina ene ni nyina nso kọ
okọ sana ko ba no
okay ya monko se ye de ni edi akire enti ye besa nso aba mo nchen
mo abusia ne pa na papa
okay they say abusian musia wi a se mutie free doctors ne ho muti bibi free hospital no ho a mo be pese mo betu ho na mo bi ana mo de be court ana se mo be pese police hwe mo bi be ba ana
ɛno na okuru no yɛ krakye panyini paa o okuru no yɛ krakye panyini paa ana maame no so fira busua kɛseɛ mu paa nti I don't think sɛ ɛbɛ easy saa sɛ umu gya ne saa because my father feeling yere afere ne ma esi obɛyɛ dɛn abusua so ofiri mu so maame yɛ so kuta abusua yi esi abusua so bɛyɛ dɛn
I see. Until say mo beti be free hospital ho na mo hu de ekofa asade mani nyina ba ye no muntimi nsi gina ye until say asade ye okay okay nyame nipa mame na wase anopai bibia ni amesa ba onche bi why
bakawate dibisi bi aso mo aso ate
yo anopai ye dase
yo dase
ati Prophet Akwaboah Jr. and Yanino at the enkomo no very sad emoya very very sad so what would that cry where you be with you cry there aka be man no betimi dia cheche ni rest kakra but very sad but the sad thing ni be me say Ridge Hospital nyan kasa about this particular story but I no pay mood here me I'm telling you asem we no yebedi akira we do not care committee na yetiti okroma no ene ya pe ati de ba yati committee the full details of the committee minister say nsem ni bi wo amfan to da but we are the same people calling for Ghanaians to support committee no mo beti ehwehwemu no mo beye but recommendations kwa na be ba mo mfa nya adwuma and that is how bad our systems are yemfa nipa nkwa enya hwe we don't value human life ye free so asi enya hwe jamani nka nyame na de ma nyame na de che but na you be negligence oko for the rest of us asi ko si se nyankopon beba say nipa na ye hu ni biem wo mo depend on say nipa no mo nsatimi ko mo ano wo mo aduane ahwere wo mo ana say nipa ni tua wo mo school fees sa nkwala ni school fees no mo school ko ni nyina no ebe ye basa and nobody will care. I need about 30,000 Ghana cedis, 50,000 Ghana cedis. And you know, a bell lasted for how long? 300 million, 500 million, 50,000. No, Ujiria, a bell lasted how long? We do not care. Ekroma, Ghana, a hankwa, and a nipankwa. We don't value it. What you say? Aha. Sa kro yi mu ayeti. Oman yi mu ba bia beko bia. De besi bia no obi amfa ho. Ka bo nipa, accident ku nipa, bibia e besi bia no we do not care. Ye fa ne aka no radio ni so, ne discuss acha 2 weeks. Ne de ato ho. Ye de to hia we expect say institutions say ye mandated to take charge of the matters no wo mo nye. Abeduma efosu wiomso mpaketu antumu Yesuban ene ye tibia ne ye bobre no ene said ye niema within our communities, our societies, eno aso mfaso any result ne ye nya no. We do not care. Because edu ba bia anya ni nua, anya ni wofa, anya ni ba. Pesimi nkumi nya no ekuye. The spirit of patriotism is no more. Enti nipa ne ya die no a wonfa na adwene ne ni nyansa mfanto ho. Oka pa yasi wudi omo ate. Nipa ne ya die no a wonim se nipa nkwa ana wo ma na hwere. Ekroma ye we dependence bebre. Because krom ha no oman we mo hia wom. Enti se nipa bi bo ne ho modea no pagya ni mu kakra efra abusua ni ma abusua ni nyina da no. But the negligence of our health practitioners, near Kunu no wrong medication. And now no for the hospital. Madam Fubia in the coast school. Wayari mini aida ho ne ho tono. Inu e man all of a sudden, Madam Fuye ato mum. Unya ni na wontimi nkasa. Eric sorry Eric ntimi nkeka ne ho. Na mse na dia de kura ne no kromasa no. Etu be ko hospital na sa aba. No asa nya problem. Ujina hospital, watch every 15 to 20 minutes near the body. The systems we have in this country is sick, so sick to the extent say the hame kran say one more yes adie nyina bebrena kosua de wa brochire na aba. And the benefit of education, the essence of education no ewo hefa. In our politics, in our churches, as so from painful home in no asua de wa brochire, politicians are who majority of them. But when they come back here, the systems are worse off. It is still the same. Nothing changes. Look at the standard of Ridge Hospital. The modification, any facelift, the Greater Accra Regional Hospital, Ridge Hospital. This is not the first time I said here with AC or Ridge Hospital. Because of negligence. I can't think far. Majority of you, mu training, muni abrofui nyina ne training. Abrofui muni omuwa ne tina the same classroom. E training mu bedu Ghana ha no mu adwen asesa o say dey. Odwen ho kra won tiase.
Kessben 92.9.
The way we do our things. Ekwan aye fa so ye niema. The care, the caution aye be take yemfa ho. Yes, we know accident to her. But you cannot experiment with human life. And there is nothing. There is nothing wrong with the fact that the tree was so ube seeking for knowledge elsewhere. Ube seeking for support elsewhere. Yenim teamwork ye. Minkuwa mini oga. Mini yadimi abasa memeye. Ni esimu saa ni esimu baby etino afibia be kwaso ye be complain saa na baby etino there are no changes. The systems are so bad in this country. Obia wutie manopen country one particular sector in this country ayetimi aye ni ye ye be ka se Ghana de ye ne hwe kra no ye sector we de it is better off. Ye kwedi 65 years kwesiada. Tell me 30 years of stable democracy under this fourth republic. Tell me one major sector, from a great sector to education to health to trade and industry, all the sectors you can think of. Which particular sector are you proud of and you can boast as a citizen? Say, yes, sector where you be transport sector basa near tam taxpayers money ya dia kokra buses near dia bani atro ho ayalolo near celebrate near ye fanfare near ye party ya kese ye wie ya nene ukọ achimota news station na ayalolo buses na ya di o man sika nyina kwakokra e dia bus ye mfanye public transport no ya park buses ni nyina aguo because ye ntimi manage airtime. Oh, sometimes no kasa you will talk the way you will talk because airtime. If you are passionate about this country, you will talk the way I'm speaking. Unless some person do politics, and that is not my concern. You be right all the time. You really justify with excuses, and who here? Obi pay excuses be out to me for the every time we excuse. Every time we will reason to every time we cannot hold ourselves accountable to the things that we do and the things that we say. And you accountable to ourselves. The country is sick. 65 years anniversary. What is there to boast of? What can I say? Yasum dia wono. Or my yasum dia mai. Anything. By common sense, obiya ne ho no mo a adibonsi seye mu no wo be press wo be Ghana ni o dabi nyankopon nanim de enti a wo bo obiya de no beto Ghana asasi so. It is not my fault that I'm a Ghanaian, but it is in my interest say nyamina wo de me bedu asasi so no. The society have come to meet. Society, community na mababa beto no ade bia wo mu bia nyame de che ye bia minya so mfaso. Na me nso de metimi aya de aboa society ni community ni meye. But what do we see? The systems are messed up totally.
Kessben 92.9.
The systems are messed up. Yet here, Bibianye. And so your priorities could be right. The things are not well, but priorities in your right. And no pay Speaker of Parliament, Wobeko Dubai, Wokojia. And that has been the trend. And no pay graphic in Dubai. Come not paper ben Dubai. Daily Guide Dubai. Speaker of Parliament, Wobeko Dubai. Dubai for a desert. Woman the but the king of Dubai, the prince of Dubai, have been able, one more use tourism keke, and net Ghana paying for so we are Dubai and Wamoko. Anyone will hear no more bush and 4 quarts. One more we are normal pie, one more uncle Europe and one more Dubai. But we cannot do our systems well in this country. Yet, yes, Ghana Medical Hospital. Your friend is University of Ghana Medical Center is here. Yes, Bank of Ghana Hospital. Our cantonment and Krahaseya. And when I had the best hospital, or man, you bet me the these are our premium, our elite hospitals are yama modernized machines. Yadia goom. President sorry, no coach check up with UK. Speaker of Parliament, or by ya this is the 4th time. Okay, yes, manka. So can was about yes, man, because who can we end this in because who can we end pipini? But why? So one no was he can Wabeko Dubai, Wabeko baby, what about the ordinary person? The leadership of this country is failing us. The systems are not working. Ajima menu baby and the health minister, the things are not working. Oh, I know your problem. We cannot continue to live like this until the century will come. Ghana benya 100 years. Baby, there will be no improvement. Differences be a ma. And I am no kase. Ufa Greater Accra has say. Kwamna traffic be na anya adwuma. And then I me drive here. Wo ko President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. Nima Junction. Nana do fear na nim ho for 4 months. Bosomi 9 year traffic light esi Nana do fear nim anya adwuma. Nima Junction, police station, police if walk around to me, directed traffic. No, people are dying. Over close to 4 accidents, and they see in the last 4 months. Wufi, your friend is saying, Pokwasi has say, now we'll batch Chimota to Toma Bedu Circle. We do above Funu Junction, your friend was a crime. Maybe a police station one. That's no police station. We try one more about traffic lights and so. From January till now, and then a match. And so, Urban Roads will come here. You were Director General, the Urban Roads are no, what there is no work done. We do not care. This country is sick. And we must revive the country. Yeah, but now it's not as if you are Pekasau, and now you need BBIO. The country is sick. We are not seeing leadership because of politics. Yehu. And now the see. Can you be at a radio hospital or be only up? Some taking up the responsibility. And that is what leaders must do. Abayenka by now, say leader our rich hospital. Your administrators are one leaders are. By now, as a true statement, apologizing to the family, apologizing to the country. They are silent on the issue. Now I'm afraid you couldn't need the Nakwa question them. Moneneka, that's one day. Monfa picture into so my monfa mammy picture into so or ban who office say Obi abon who cut it in the man then you do say one in you kunu or ban for say yakunu kwa negligence. Munko Facebook na munko hema mini picture no. Okay, yes manka. What do I say? Woko kwa obi negligence inti mami okwa oba penye ti say woko kwa. And depending on her, and these are the realities of life. And you might also in our communities, these are the realities of our lives in this country. There is no hope because systems will not give you the hope. A beautiful woman like this, because and I know there are no measures to even ensure say Ebusian Krabenya closure. There are no measures. Hospital, no, they are silent on it. The medical director say, oh, they are quiet. As you see, and the story in the crowd started here. How many days in? And yet 3 days in. What do you say? Sad story way. You started here, yeah. And yet 3 days in. One more thing. Ridge Hospital for one more thing. And no pay minimum so much here. I mean, we do not do this. Broni na ya sorry ya koni chrome no. On yes idea no because we value human life. What in Nipan kwase we lose one life a human resource we capital and we lose it. We don't value what we have. Ye fa nipa nya hwe we chrome ha. Krofoti kolebu wo mu hwe wo mu ye adwuma mu ye ni biara. Meanwhile ya mamu allowances mamo dia wi school. Mu wi anamo sa boye so dwe. And your mercy kept you to your school fees and mamma scholarships. I can see the call to duty, the responsibility as a citizen. Every right you have as a citizen goes with responsibilities. Now, move the mobile claim rights, you know. Responsibilities there can only the number chat to home find your juma. Now, constitution, I dibu a man is aneka. I mean, fancy. I'm facing yes answer ba me kana
na meche atiefo address ya debe so ukanya na mehwe hospitals e ogana ha no na mako hu Kwalebu teaching hospital na bi a friend patients charter interesting say sani ma we nyina wo various hospitals but edu ba bi a minim say yeah, no see a boy man who said yo. Because all parents charter a war Kwalebu teaching hospital, medical Kwalebu any Kessben because the national hospital, a major hospital.
Come now, you see, I money boy higher time. You see, me Kawana, me high. We don't value him all here. Come now, yet he Ridge Hospital, your buagu. Ridge Hospital. I miss a Ridge Hospital. Your friend is saying. Hospital here what cantonment here. La General Hospital, Fachami. La General Hospital, I serve with the good people of La Badi, La Boni, Osu, Enclave Nimunina, and one woman in a hospital. It was good. And you say hospital, no. Minister say when your report say cracks a beam, a 5-story building, yeah. Yamungunianya fofro. Yes, you see 68 million euros. For the last 2 years, so cry and far more from. And so near Buagu. So cry and far more from Yabu at Yagukwa. Now people are suffering. Woman never been caught. Ubeko kolebu ne wabwa peso. Pressure na babe de kolebu. Na juma bi ame yo omde ame twen wo mo. Next month beba wo mo nya sa ade di biem. Oh, edu baby ya. Mami a wati say wahwe ne nkwakwa. Because obi anya da dwuma yie. Na from poor mami ntio na me nko. Kwame mami ntio.
Mama ebobo patient charter doctors na yusu. Na amsa Kwalebu de no, o hwe de kura me ya is about 25 items, but for purpose of time nti amsa key ones no. Se nipa no kodo hospital ho a o kwan se o hwe item 6 a
Abraham amen come at you for ntia.
yes
Ridge Hospital ni mpanyimfo ni bi ho akasa. They are not willing to speak on the issue now. You see mo amu text message amu ntia asema ye kana amu text na mudi ate. Let me put it on record. Ye ni mpanyimfo na wo hospital ho na kasa wo mo so mo investigation. Ejo mo person beba media mu sese. Omo person they don't want to talk. You see the responsibility of it. And they have me know. And you catch wo mo say me my producers no Kwame PSA ne your friend say Richard de catch them say whether they will talk on the issue or they will not talk no story no ye beye ye gusu anso de need de akire a public interest story. It let me put it on record. One to our you say your friend hospital ne tia ne akika mu adwen say de na ye de no. We have called them, they don't want to speak on the issue. Now report in an investigation ye train. I'm not also
eh Mr. Zuga said they hit mami trying to say I think sir I was hospitals no nya complaint centers. I also omunya complaint center. No, me reason to because I also omunya complaint centers because say what you tie no will be a phone lines. Any your listeners messages I may hear what has see omode bana. Etresa apart from Rich Hospital kura no sa ade we ya be kanka asa ya be ye ade abese say kom across the country. Atoda bi aye won kra ha ana Kumase ana Sunyane ana major towns no de ehu ne yete aye ka o. But near issue other places I ntimi hu no. Because Mr. Speaker, yo. So we chataya na make patients chataya. Know the name and the position of a doctor or nurses and other staff, including students who will be in charge of your care in the hospital. And say, what hospital ne kura no I almost say doctor obe he on the position ne nipa no kura no obetimi ehun no patient no all right. But how many people and obenya sometimes because of the condition if you are the hospital no. And then make cancer complaint centers and say yes nurse way meyere wo eno emosmensa airport runabout e ka asembi coin no na yere wo awurani kura phone o miemia so onu mom na kotea ne se maame nurse onhwe meyere eno anya akoma an experience ya ma duro yakoma wrong drug ya ma we yakoma we no and esis area ebi anasa bi odi tijare na call hospital but obi akomo odubo na ene wanya pressure ebi ti se maame ya omukwaya no operation ya omugya ata wo ketwa wo ne yam osunyane ya Mr. Speaker, by the time I 1 year so you who say operation tower na one yam no na amana dani boni and oyeboni forever. Obi to say any ya or yan century or angel ya Mr. Speaker Ezekiel friend say nana ya all man akosem say yatumi ya yin yam ade nyina no oyeboni onwo and yet yesi nipa na oyesa no yenya ne sa evident reason American say the same nurses na ya adwuma private hospitals but otenio omuye discipline, omuye respectful, omuye humble. And the same nurses na colleagues omu school and the government facilities. And to say to me the discipline called private hospitals.
Sector, yes, private sector.
Ama, the time so omunya sa complaint centers no. Say to me the discipline called private hospitals. And ye can private facilities are
enforcement here juma.
Oko now treatment e de ma nurse kuro ya oni ni atra classroom. Eye hwan analogy ni by Tommy. Oko private
anatomy.
Oko private facility or sre. I would examine them come asem. Just scientific term ni nyina ne me. The same nurse na from Paul. Oni uko so nursing training no. Uba go to the private facility no. Obema good reception, obesra hwonim, obetena ono nurse ni na sometimes obe receive okama. And then at the same person, omu nyina kura degree in nursing. Oko aban adwuma mu dia. Now, fair honor walk and honor say I was shocked to see a nurse or government facility. Ne phone what they are done in the tone what it yourself.
Come now, only my dear.
And what you know Buatopa and a new nurse for no video no.
Maybe my classical example. Oko University of Ghana Medical Center.
Yeah.
Okay. Hospital. Say I might see can DC. Yes. But because a war within the university campus.
Okay, so a part of the discipline.
One more running on as if say a private.
Okay.
And you walk you bema the full charge. In fact, the services of the Bemam were University of Ghana Medical Center. They do out to the stand say. So what the patients back? You were nurse for the baby jareno.
Okay.
What will be cleaning and changing why you be.
Okay.
You were nurse for a better say you're recruiting now, you're in the near so the dietitians. One more never year the within the hospital. And to all crown will do patients about one. One how whom poso fiaba. And they will give you all these services. They are all Ghanaian trained nurses.
And you saw me now Ghana here. And what was I didn't politicians in your COVID the honor koda. Have you asked yourself? Because when himself open a good treatment. And then you must have discipline they won't honor. And cut you across. Mr. We got somebody take serious because minimum the court continue mayare. And I wouldn't da obeyare. Na ya hwe so ankana to aso saa ya na bekoti ya media mesusu ya ne se omuti yanka apart from se beka sakatu ya nye ye strike na ye nyina nurses association ya ni age no o se ya instill discipline ewo nursing and medical centers all country media manology ne simple me say nipa me no omo call school a omo wiye omo nyina kura bodin kro a omo kɔ adwuma hospital no Mr. Speaker call private hospital eko public hospital but Mr. Speaker enim said the security nipa but eko public hospital no de oye nipa basade a na eba back to ye nipa e Ghana ha no yesu ne ban and the Minister of Health Ghana Health Service said dwuma we omo no so omo hwe ne ye betena ka ma de ache so omo se so omo se sa ye tie kura ye kan e bi adi bi di obi hospital bi Yatia kura yani abri. Yatia yani abri kura ebi ya dibi di obi o hospital ho. Edimi de Ghana service na omo ye in charge no. And I say master this because Mr. Speaker say unya hospital administrators say omo ye stronger. Ukwa who said the environment no esite. Members me hospital be adin. Even government hospitals kura metimi ya ma ba ko 5 wa. Minim send the administrators no see omo djuma ema ehodwumadie kama. You almost say I had the adimi oye obey say I had the adimi on so we so I had the adimi on so we so. And as some ba ye kan no e fa so 2 for say hospital administrators and so amoda government hospitals anoa position ye de amamo na ebikura money nurses ni mienu miense be atwetwe mpra enti efi wo kodo o ma bia mfa mo ho ebi a akodu point say unu o magura anti no o mo mfa de ma serious no. It's about time see be start na this discipline no enroro omumu ebi say anesa na tra radio so ka Kwame Appiah Kubi o betra haka ade beti abekọ no yo so ade bediu ade beti abekọ ade bediu nua na ebio say issue with the Minister of Health otienka such issues ministry no also ye bibi fa ho and next say any rich hospital and a casemo a government facility and the Minister of Health the minister omotienka I expect the ministry to do something about it because okay no we say any okay na ba yeah ono na yire the same disaster circumstances ohwe no kwa ya no a politician ti some be ya controversial pa I thought be na for ordinary Ghanaian ho a obi say am me nyisu ordinary Ghanaian no but I thought be na for ordinary Ghanaian ho a ye kan say ya ayi afie mienu bi a speaker bo ho ana ba ko ba wuye awia ana afiofo su no mo tiatem efie ba ko na mo fie obi anwo no say na ho mo na awia wo mo ya so nkwa didi a wo mo totu aso nti ye nkani wati a obekasa agro no ede ye nkani wati a obekasa obi ye dede say for politician ho a ya na asem ye different but for ordinary Ghanaian ho a ti say ya na ebeka edimedi am say ministry no say they should come in now the necessary supporter also of my family no victim no family no and then the kaka ho no fi say
Andra Sami ka sembi emra me ne ye interview an Sami Adubuache asem obi say ne say Ghana ha ne say bibi to a ehfa pa na wokokogye mo a Ghana ha se bibi to a what one bibi to a wo mo aye o mo say ye sensationalism me no kra anye part of my practice me here say me sensationalism and san wetie me dabi because the truth must always stand tall no credo ye no cra baby e dan now there too but then too until you will not understand okay and two what you train na ntu wabusuani ana ento wankasa and you call our landline no abe report it say Kessben FM munka bi mame and that is our mentality any ye niema ye society no etie when the wrongs are wrong they are wrong. Protocol says so we move ansana we di obi akọ theater and we had a medical doctor explaining the things and you won't here just stay there. Ghana ha se bibi to wa institution ben pa na be ko so okojemwa the institutions no mo regulatory authorities na wo mo kra hwe ma monitoring and evaluation ye adwuma pepper ye be ko so no the regulatory institutions are not even doing their work. Eti o wi a ukoye complain akoye amahwan uko ka asem na uko ka kire na uko ka di akire hwan na eno instance ba kwa me mai kwalebu die ya ziga bremu na yanko
kwalebu die ya omko operation woni kotodwa omko ye wrong operation no odi ko court nti omu die na oman twitiri na ni bi
ana sa na
eno instance na me bo lawyer NSDA padi dia reference no sa kwalebu issue na omko ye operation woni kotodwa nifa ye omko ye benkum na odo omko court no oman twitiri bi
Mr. Speaker Isaac Akasapa
na bremu na yanko
leti sa issue esi o ye kase ye kan ye timi fa nanko anye sa adwuma wi na ye hia Ghana for mo ase obia fa politics ntonchen
Ghana for na nkasa mpese nkrofo
na omu share encrypty
nkrofo send message ye sensationalism
nkrofo enti ase na yenye yanko sa akwesi efise 92.9 seme meko agogo hospital e Kumasi Kumasi South Hospital next Mr. Speaker tieni o makonwa midi lie doctor na no te honum no ese obi beyinu a befa say the time aso eso port 12 pm na doctor fofo beyinu na doctor no eso oba beyinu what the private hospital here aduma na de ono no tim na o take care of us no ono no ka che say the time aso instead of so betra ha patient no o say the time aso no aso ko about 3 hours na patient ho
I remember my Tama General Hospital girl you know 36 old.
Me say Hifra. Any day authorities are you meduma say you put two hospitals for them to check. As a so we meduma yi. Me say your hospitals ni bi o hono mo akwa. Doctors are exception. Ba kumbe yi nu a obesori akọ. Na patient ho. Yaka ni ajai health insurance ni aduma
nana jina so mame na me kwa hobade so mame ko ya aduma we mra aduma we hu hia o eju de mame nya mra dabi meba mame ni Dr. Philip ya bando eni nkomo wono ye registrar general at the health facilities regulatory agency Hifra for na wo bo wo mo din wo mo payi pa na me ne be kasa no do ko to me ka good morning.
Good morning, Ohene.
Na empombo ko de
Nyame adom. Omoye, monso e.
Erade de yen kwa. Enti first of all, my yanka say ndra ya advertise ya no pay na nkese say oba studio but o ma yeti ase say wanya emergency enti je ye di nkomo no ahoma so. Ye da sen so. Okay. Enti de di kai Ridge Hospital the SC wo ho for the last 3 days in here. Ye di ho nkomo yi abeto wani mu ana
me patcho ya humaso na mati but complain ngasa de ema me pese me fa akwanya eso na me ma wa chiefo no ahwefo nyina BBC a file complaint na boa pa ebikwa wunnim enye obuseni no but e bia wadamfo ana onipa no ne kwa sorry ana so unnim hu bi no a file complaints me esumasi minim say me nia we e call hospital say that say na ayeno they no akeke no one file with my email at hefra.gov.gh remember and believe me a bunch we ask questions until file the complaint and the first in America.
Okay, but doc, two boys in Nigeria, Hefra, Mojuma Moye, Health Facilities Regulatory Agency. Mojuma Pa Moye, and saying,
you be that Judgment and say, yeah, near mammy inside. Before I bend my hospital to be a license, making sure say, Obia or Yegma or Obiano, or the mention is qualified, or they are qualified people to work there. Or a doctor, you check, make sure a doctor, or a pharmacist, you check it, or a radiographer, radiologist, ultrasonographer, nurse, midwife, laboratory technicians. Omunina, you check your against a registrar. Show those who have graduated and have the license some between young Wajuma. That's the first thing we check. The second thing we check is making sure that baby are motion nipano. That infrastructure no it is fit for purpose. What them in general say ICU or more oxygen there or more gas or operating room to anesthesia machine. So we check all the infrastructure and then we go to the last is the equipment. X-ray machine, ultrasound machine, ECG machine, all those things we check, making sure that they are all working. So in broad terms, we check the people, the infrastructure, and the equipment. That's what we do before my license. Now after my license, every year, I'm running say, as a hospital, they making sure that the be a correct doctor now, only the image boarding crata. Doctor no didn't image boarding crata and license. On one of that for one, and next one that's so one, pharmacy that's so one, or Mungo Fowl before pro, I said you only crata that be shown, and every year behind yes.
Okay. Now, Sir Jumano, Muya private hospitals, and including public ones, you know.
In fact, we do mainly all the hospitals.
Okay.
All the hospitals in Ghana. That is what the law says. But the government hospitals are the most difficult ones to deal with. I'll confess to you. Because government hospital no be at the I said the money and when I watching And you'll be out there.
Okay.
I'm buying any there. In government hospitals impose facilities, government facilities in general, and yes, hospital Bakuna Yebudine, all government facilities, and they are problems to regulate.
I see. But how do we regulate? Knowing very well, sir, one more problem because Obia no only up because they are buying the code of conduct for health professionals and practitioners, monitoring and evaluation when it comes to their work. A part of it from Mojuma Moyana.
Absolutely, we are the regulator, so it is part of that work. But Selbenya will be, and I'm going to say, file a complaint. Because complaining gives us the chance to go and ask specific people certain questions.
Okay.
But overall, general, it's what they tell you. And then specific questions that you're supposed to ask. Do you have the administrator in place? Are you having regular meetings? Show evidence that name a bind or taking care of. They can show all of that to you. They can show those are very, structured questions. We need to know. We can't audit things. We can only ask if there's an audited financial report. And they'll say, yes, one is on par. That's the extent of your work. But a complaint allows you to ask specific questions. Sometimes even hire a lawyer to lead the investigation. If you want something specific has happened now, please go to info.hefra.gov.gh and please file a complaint or mail it to Hefra. To mail it to registrar, Hefra, Ministry of Health at the Ministry Accra. You can also mail and to come.
I see. Now, let's assume in a clear case study, as you already, so Mami, I was training Kwano Mebusiani, na me pesa me file complain about medical negligence. A bedroom when you more, Momra Modia Jumano, a dear Namo bet me I have found side.
And I can yes, be investigation of our own. And if we agree with you now, we can actually assist you and your lawyers, and you can even be witnesses for them or whatever in filing a case in court. But you need to file a complaint so that we can also help you with the investigation. At least, lawyers and answer the officer, you have an independent view as what happened. It also allows us to find the facility. And your region plan is applicable to anything. Lab Nabeco. We deal with complaints all the time. There are complaints about COVID lab. You go on you catch and say, oh, why do you know you are positive you can't travel? The same day occur, baby, go to different places. And then yes, sir. Into Philistine they were, So there are a lot of complaints. There are complaints against some of the famous hospitals in the country. And one hospital pen I just say and the pay more affairs, but anywhere you go, lab, clinic, health center, maternity home, chips compound, any health facility in the country at all, file a complaint. They come under Hefra, no matter what anyone says.
I see. But Doc, who can say Jumano Ede with the public sector hospitals? No, a buy hospital be no, either a chief executive and say administrator with that hospital. No, So in instances like this, no, one more year has no. I believe say Mubeti me hold you more responsible for everything a BCC or hospitals. Right?
Yes, when you file a complaint, because complaint will name an incident. And then the incident, and the bench says, "Oh, more mind your ye," and now no more negligent. Then you can file specifically against that individual. You can also make a general recommendation out of an investigation. Maybe a maybe a Ghana Health Service Director General, and answer the Minister for Health. Say, hey, we've had a lot of complaints about a certain facility, and therefore maybe we think that you should effect a change in one or two places. Those are all general recommendations, but they must be based on fact finding. And there was a time would be a big case. People more hospital. And the third case now will be a ear surgery, brain surgery, na equipment, and I say a MRI. All those things. Only Bakuno called TV shows and radios. Oh, yeah, that is but the person file a complaint. On the mission now. File a complaint. You need to file a complaint, and then we will work with your advocate. And then you are not doing only for your loved one. You are doing for including all of us. You never know when anyone will be.
Yes, but no, in filing an official complaint, no, the evidence and as the proof of evidence, becomes difficult. For instance, Obiko or Kwa was here in operation Moja Tuno. Doctor Nakachran say weight, of the babies, enya mature enough. On train kakra and then delay and listen money was training. Now, as a layman person, mean a technical person, no. When it comes to the burden of proof, even at the law court, how do I prove and say a dear doctor Nino and a health practitioner no and I causing me the loss of life of my sister and my loved one?
Very good. That's the more reason why I should file a complaint. Because complain, all the records, and we can demand the records that way. We can also have because second opinion. Or sometimes even a third opinion. You can give it to a couple other doctors to also review the case for us. To see if that judgment was the right judgment. Sometimes it's the right judgment. Sometimes it is not the right judgment. So where there's a difference in opinion, then you lead the evidence that way. Because right now I'm waiting for a very good case about blood.
Okay.
Because right now we have drones. If the hospital requests for blood, from what I have been told by the drone delivery, they say in less than 1 hour they can deliver blood. What the Michanana? In this day and age, you perceive that it's a service approach or bow and now Bema and now be actually income because there was no blood. Unless it be an accident and so many people were involved, and you can't get enough blood. Say all the emergencies depend on how many people are involved. As I said, your 1 or 2 deliveries now is we know say Bani Adina. And we should plan ahead on the mission and as for blood issue now that we have the drones, we are looking forward to it. The drone people can also deliver essential medication that save life. Snake bites near more venom near deliver even vaccines are by cry for COVID. They're delivering all across the country. On the and but you don't accept it. Say, oh, nothing will happen. Something is happening. Believe me. When you start asking people questions, people sit up and they say, "Hey, as them we see, every funny when you say by people will sit up. Do the file a complaint. That's the one I can tell you."
Okay. But me miss away my mandate, does it form part? Some will bet me as sanction a particular health practitioner and also say a particular health facility. After say beer, some of these things have been complained to officially. Now, more initiative investigation into such matters.
Very good question. That part of the law, it depends on which lawyer you ask. Some says a HEFRA can impose a fine or a sanction. Some will tell us that you have to go through court. So as I speak, there's a 2-3 days. I got a very encouraging phone call. I won't say it on air about how best to expedite that part. Now here we may get 1 or 2 lawyers from 1 or 2 places. They will help us make that decision quickly. That part is I'm beginning to get some good feedback. But some say HEFRA we can impose a fine on our own, and some say no, we don't have that authority. We must go through adjudication. But in any event, the other person we are accusing or have the right to respond to the accusation or the thing before we act. Why? And picking one hospital and one facility is happening all across the country. And the regulatory system, we need to beef it up. We've arrested people that nothing has happened to them, and that is the pain I have. It pains me every time I wake up, say, if I arrested people, some of them twice, and the system has not dealt with them. It's very demoralizing. But we haven't given up. We keep working, and then hopefully, say I can say there will be now. Moving also say there's work to be done. 90% of our cases, people don't have the license to do what they are doing. And proving license issue is not difficult at all. Because we do a license, 3 or 4 places, and that's a HEFRA, and a medical and dental council, or nursing and midwifery council, be a nurse, be a midwife. That's the only place in Ghana you have a license. And to prove is a license and not only license. Very easy. To be in the ground, I mean, you don't need an experienced lawyer, even that's what you need to prove it anywhere. Because one of us have issued you, like operating a pharmacy without a pharmacist license. There's only one place to get the pharmacy council or the regional. And labs, there's only one place to get a license. It's either from HEFRA and from Allied Health Professions Council.
Okay.
So if you ain't being robbed, so we as soon as see any license, to me, anyway, I'm not a lawyer, but I don't think there's a difficult case to prove. Then all we need is someone to help bridge that issues now. And the thing is that it's not a threat to say law. But that is what is good for all of us on the mention. And the boy and who said the more we and I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful so never be better year.
Okay. Doc, my me and now was but lastly, Pachom office never here. Obi a wot you know Obama office I won't call him for.
Old Minister of Health. Your new Minister of Health all rich place. Old Minister of Health. Oba Ministry sir. The Bear Crowd Sports Stadium. Oba on my be a post office no. The one I have right here office no. It's a big sign on the building. Hefra. The complaint there will be another. And as you go online and see Hefra, go ahead on main page now. It says contact us. Information we can so on. But you can also email us. We will get it. And just put your name and your phone number, and we will respond to you.
Okay. Okay, Doc. Mama, now I see how to pay.
That's it, bro.
You begin come BM. Dr. Philip E. Albano, and here, Registrar General at the Health Facilities Regulatory Agency, HEFRA, Adam, Eddie, and Combon, until I don't know penny pa hospitals, woman a regulatory 3 minutes after 9. There be come now, my man and African Posy Gamble.
With respect to public facilities, and we confirm it. And you're not a regulator. And how are you going to solve it?
As long as you're sensationalism.
Maybe I'm not confirm as my
problems.
As a public facilities, and a problem. You're not crying as a regulator, no. Young one or solve a problem, no.
You see,
I
quite say NPP for a young yeah, mafia will be police station elections. Yeah, mafia will be no. Near catch will say, for petition for coma will be. Nani pano no mafia no na adi petition command. We petition no. Do no mafia no. Who do petition command the no mafia no. The better possible. Jame can watch us. Yeah. Na Mr. Speaker, cause e ba me so ne nkofo di complaints ba. Makacho say sell to Magiri. Yan fan ko 1 week. Na yan man nkofo emfre. Yan fan project. Because listen. Papa pani bi ama me message say e kwan of fast so hwere ne yire. Ye fa no of agyi o wa sekire wa afidase. Oh. Woye listener kese pa ma Kessben FM. 50. One man message is here. I was say, it immediately say the same ayinama negligence of duty and a man or her the wife. Oh, a bright baby at the message be a basis here. Or say, Duka Hospital. Negligence of duty. Injection be the combo one and a 7 previous and no issue crashes. Now go so good. One Sababa Duka Hospital. I want to Panam Wayapachi. Say, I'm Wakwa, says you no side more Duka Hospital.
Duka of it.
Of it, yeah.
Okay.
Jamaica Watchers here. Meme say, Sadi will say a new quasi restricted at the core only a negligence of duty. But your hospitals, the problems were problems in our hospitals today. Me no ka say health insurance here e ka ho asem ya o ka na nkofo so one. We did the document of health insurance a cover 450 drugs. Bisa won say how many hospitals now kwa sa 450 drugs yen kan tro say bi de ho nakoto
ya chiro ba
your hospitals ni bi ho no mo akwa say dro di bu 7 cities ye be twa ma mo akwa akoto anse ko discard claims ya address hospital issues ya address ni na account if you say obi kuta health insurance ye sa no ye fa de say hospital fee
92.9
obi kuta health insurance ye sa the 5 cities of health hospital fee e cost for Ghana okoka ni a per party the amount okoka na obviously had sensationalism ye de se etoa ana abehu say yes
na me kan se ento wada
yete ha ma mortuary man obi anya covid obi bo TB one ne dama ade eche mortuary man ye twa de ka 150 Ghana cedis mortuary account yes sensationalism opa ko check it mortuary man in this country.
That's not for the first time we call strike. When they
want to strike penny power ye do mortuary 26 years, no, this 600 Ghana cedis. What else here is sensationalism, sir? As of 2020, no BJ 150 Ghana cedis. Obi ono ye COVID e kwada. Obia, all cost so obi when ye TB mu kwada. What 150 Ghana cedis ya account here sensationalism.
Public health.
Go to Confanochi. Me say I might improve a unique kakra. But me last year, me investigation be na antimitri ye. CT scan machine say wa Confanochi.
92.9
And you did it to be said chess, me obi tia me na so say hospitals ni bi o hono mo a. Omo machines ni bi say na say private companies ni obi a. Oba ni a director ko. Omu wi anu ma kwa akwaje omo nkwa dewa. Cause the private hospitals no pressure ba omo so a no matoto omo fees nim Jamaica right ase no matoto omo fees nim etise bia uko public hospital ade na ukotwa CT scan machine na CT scan na ukotwa ye bejo ayi se bia u plane u plane ye bejo 300 Ghana cedis uko private ayi ye bejo 800 Ghana cedis we are not private hospital na kwa kwaje ne nkwa de wa me say public hospital no budget 300 Ghana cedis private ne budget 850 and that's 800 Ghana cedis eti machine say ya ni ahwede si ho omu wi ana ma kwaje omu nkwa de wa e private yi no ho obe direct so ko ho.
I like the word so nkwa de wa ade
ni na enya ibi machama na ye twa omuka ye enu ti na nse da bia kofo mu fura na omu pata yira ye tia de breaking news na mo tware ma akoto obi na akoto 500 Ghana cedis na ka twa nye ye fomu ko yi refresher course bia enu omu na mo se ne mo tware ma akwa mo tware aduma akwa ye se be pediasa unka bia utimi nye but o ka broche ti sa mo tware aduma akwa ye se obia ese wonu toso
kwahwe abaafu
kwatwa pia faafu bi batu kwa broche antisa your hospitals I'm telling you masa ye dey won some cow me say pharmacy fo a almost subscribe to health insurance na omu bobi gum Mr. Speaker tie hospitals ni bi o pharmacies ni bi o this is what they do a drone kasa be born 10 Ghana cedis ena nipa no ya traba ne so on be je drone hospital we on falco claims oba na ho pharmacy na ka tro say oh we say drone we say no na ke 20 Ghana cedis but all dia ba ne ensu nti no ese se utua bi so tie ye eso utua bi so na wasajo 10 Ghana cedis dia ka ho let us what Tom ovia no wasajo akwa claims pro payment I'm trying to pro payment fathers are no more ABC. South Africa Kwana, Oka Hospital, if you know. Oh, I may see hospitals, speaker, Uraha, see a sentence of death. Urahana, what boo. I'm telling you.
Nanka, Mankesim, Central Region. Nurses a form of Honomo. Chromo for Giga comes from Puomo. Cause services on random moment and your papa. Besides, I didn't.
I say system bio akwasi fa chebe mami system bio agogo hospital me ka bia me ho na me call hospital eti de bia sa me ka was tie ai go so good oba ya di bia is fantastic oma network o system no oh 84 the city down e go through your computerized digital system. Now what is a uni say so unya case na call 11 p.m. na ye shower what you be you know 12 p.m. no na machine na restarted ten you no machine na restarted then the machine will see you as a new patient. You have to pay again. I'm telling you. Then you have to pay again.
Maybe I say, Mamimra, akwasi so na mintie ni kasa. Kamna maybe I say waka sa bebre maybe I say. Gasi mamintie o kakra.
Na me wo mankesim me say hospital Holy Catholic Hospital ho no mo kromo fo jigai misa minian breaking news su aye omu jiga so nko boa nurse fo no adaye omu so mbekọ no anadwe 10 pm do patient kwa a omu mfiu nipa no ho no phone so ne ye TikTok ne anyina ye nam so ane ye de pe ho no. Na the big question is say edenti na amana ba say wey ukoka sisi a ye say o say obi adwuma but no question na ye yete ma ye kan sisi e
okay
enti sa ne no ma no is about time say ye tu na si from say health facilities no and to manamo yi a enipa ebewu de bia be do so de bia
Kwame Appiah say fade kura no na ton ade kakra na time kakra na ebeka no yemfa ma tie phone so na wo muntimi emfre emrem
yo
Mamintio.
Yo, Kwame, Edajima or Germany will tear pa was some country so was so jana not and TNT. Edajima, and pay your dase. Abusha for your quadrum kakana, Yantoniama, Yapa, Yedin Komoka crano, na your ton, dear, not your queen him. And I pay my men come from my wate, Yadia ya. I are Sabia Samson Yakin. Now, open private facility ya. Oko on my Sabaya dear. Yadia be drove a Kawama, what over. Baby bakope Ghana had ekome Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services. Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services. One more any na mesraw almost am fan to animo say wo stroke ya de adwodwo ogu dem stroke ya de amoya mobo why am mraw to ani a entwe obi anim Grace Gift se brai na won sa ya de o de bibiduro e na be kan wo doctor so ba obati haban gu ni sam no oposa ne sa miensa no agya to fam say tem wo de hye na stroke ya de adwodwo no o de na si so a onya yaresa afi diabetes asichire ya de hypertension typhoid fever malaria afi ulcer peptic ulcer bia ha oni paduam no anopai sore jibojabu wate na ko Grace Gift Herbal na ko no mo a me se ayaresa ebe ya wode apapapa ba ma utie mi na anopai a okwa kudo nsusa e ma hu ano mo gro ho e fere aniwu ba ma ko wate na ko no mo a okwa kudo nsuyi ma menas de baba to ne sam na posamu a no manu no a ebe pagya wo na beka so antennas eye enti so ma yanko ho afi wo ba tie me o de pua na ha wo afi no kwasem nie o hwe yade we a hamma papa hamma papa fibroid yade mesro mo nko hote na mo nko pebi na mo ko no ma sam yade ama mo to mesro wo ba Grace Gift Herbal Clinic awo Ghana no mo nko batare emiensa emiensa de di kan wo Hwim School Junction wonum ane eye Barkase School Barkase kwan so no mo a ho na be hu mo afa yanko batare to so mienu no e wo bo akofodua omo benga wo for station anka de wonum wo achewota new achemota wonum awo petroleum banglo hono mo a wonum ane Family Life International School ededi edhwem so bia ni afayan 0246 5180003 0246 5180003 ana say 0244126123 na oni emon komo na enema nyina ntimi enimu ma afei ma menkamfo so yema wo nyame ya do na so do for the chain a weekend ni yewura mu no yewura mu so no na weekend do sade a wo manfo a wonom etopono wo manfo a wonom ebekọ abadi ntuase wo manfo a ebekọ yi ase no eye nsuo ba ko pe na ye de besefo eye purified purified water ensuo na de sei ensuo area me say onom a won ti abofunu bia wa akire da bi wonom de afamfidi papa mu etunom ya wona wokro no mesrawo hwehwe purified water akira kwan ye na wotwe we awie aponto abadinto awade ase ba pia no ensuo yemfa serve ye ho ne anonom na yenko yanim enkran no wonom okuntunsi enkran kuntunsi no mo wo ye number ne efra ye wai Friend 0240-523420 0240-523420 na oni emo enkomo afei mamenkan from famawate Kessben University College ko ne ko sua de na sukuu mpanfo asem mfanto anim say wono mu ayi abosome miensa 3 months intensive practicals and omode ma wo kwan abafa so a wo betra radio so na oye adwuma Obatena radio so no ye adwuma ene hia etiko honom afi kwan abefa so a obatena TV so Mr Speaker te ya ene wo kasa da ni bebe abre denden efifreti ni nyina no ehwa na okoje ntetentem so no ko aye Kessben University College na koje nwumasua tete papa bi na oda achen so no enko enkamfama wo kuma se wono kuma se adum city campus ni kuma se adum wate etiko honom a intensive practicals 3 months a open radio mu any TV so nyina no wonom ede bema wo na ososo akọ anim afei Ultimate Fashion and Furniture City wonom ana ekro no o womo se bra ne ba be dress wate na wotwe wie ye bia na be call wedding enti wedding na wokọ say engagement dressing afei dinner dresses office wear suit blazers Italian shoes papa bia we se ni nyina no ubenya bi e Ultimate Fashion and Furniture City na open furniture so to a enko ba bia wonom living room set afei bedroom set wardrobe dining tables ni nyina wonum ewo bi entisraw ko ne ko pe wo mkunwa ni bi na transfer so na enema nyina ntimi ko so afei wo san so office furnitures wonum ewo cabinet several chairs and afei support chairs ni nyina wonum ewo bi kuma se wonum wadum omo by Wesley Methodist eho na wonum ewo afei so enkran hanso omo butu ho aye your number near frey 020136733 02091367333 na one Ultimate Fashion and Furniture City and twetwen komoy na we say Ultimate Fashion and Furniture City simply a touch of smile abusiafo enmakore na aso asene enafia da boja yi ena de ya woro nsama gu ho pa ya woro nsama gu ho na ya sore de na Mr Speaker ya sore no
wo hwe me kom aso de egu me kom no
fabulous papa the momo no me ye phobia
we ye phobia
yes never say die presidential cup no Mickey ne Tony Montana obi kan was say e baso life pa
but I don't pay me mpa bo nyina ne say wasi wutie
mitio pa wonu ya
mpa bo nyina ne say hasifo e be hye kotokofo ti phobia papa
Allah that mean you need the hope I wouldn't jump ba me lu be ko jump pa
Oze
what treke Ghana for
Oze ma treke Ghana
what treke Ghana for so de kotoko aguso
ze kotoko
ana wie ye na wasa yi house no
am so me mpa bo nyina ne say ewie yi be hye kotokofo so
Allah ene na ye sore so no we free editor adwo akere wa ho was happy birthday enkoma Dr. Lawrence Osei Tutu we pediatric specialist e wo Kumasinti Dr. Lawrence Osei Tutu happy birthday to you from Adwoa Cherewa afei ye ni ankasa ye nua Tony Montana wo de asembe ba kuro yi mu anu Tony awie anopai mechiachia pa mechiachia na wose
yesi mi wi amenka studio
ada mo so mba romba bo
kotokofo ni so mbehwe
enkosi aga kacha mse enkosi aga na Tony Montana so say happy birthday to Clement Osei Kwadwo AKCO or Adwato enti Yera Clement Osei Kwadwo happy birthday to you enti Mr Speaker
yes
over to you Joe Tetekofi said obako park
me Bible nyina ne say ne be she kotoko say de na no eye say Womuba and Kraba.
Omoba hadia, omo de vim na eba o.
Vim no na.
Na so mba so Nkosiaga. Na ye dia ye be kire mo say. Ye twmpia kapa.
Bible pa ne se phobia.
Phobia. Ye be ye adwuma ni nyina. Na anwumere hia dantan ho no mo so a. Ya ye be di hu adanse enso. Omoboa. Obakwa heaven pa. Na say rainbow and the free so yankonton colors say
o kasada o to ade. Ada mu some de kotoko na begumi. But no munim say me house ni so me bottom.
Eso bottom.
To mo di gu mi koma na me de sense so.
And dey pa. Say ni nyina so the greatest team ever in Ghana here. Enti and dey ni kwa.
Ready ebeji.
Oh, you be adwuma no. You be ni nyina, you be ni nyina.
Ka ya nyen so de adwade bia na mama because Mickey mo be me twetwe.
Da bi o ba adwuma. Adwuma ndi o beba. O bo an tinka so beba pa.
We have about 8 minutes. Now join the discussion. Your beautiful lines in at the 055-2911-929, 055-0922-929, 055-2911-929. Now your will course share with us or concert. Now your and then so hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, sir. Pacho did this if you're paying.
Mr. Speaker, Atimbila Patonio, Kestampo.
Atimbila Mamintio, Coasemso.
Maveda was it, Mr. Speaker, no pay the Mabua Juma Yepa. Na Wakuma, the Mabefa Quia, Swing Church, amount to me. Mr. Speaker, that be become a some share, or Maya, you will me. Debbie. Yema Panibia is a person Guma, but on my Ghana. No, mum. We need the name and son that I am who that say. Ghana Independent Day, another Republic Day, 6th March, in Ukraine, to me, you feel crime. Let me the good body. That's the first time, and the Cape Coast are equal. Cape Coast 4 or Mamuton, so Mamuya, now, almost benefit, or my benefit. So it is a very achievement, say, Ghana, no, and say, oh, it's my first time in the history, say, Ghana, yet me man, you know, school.
May I say, my offer from so and to us. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. I say,
and I did the encounter, pay you free, hey?
Your family are buying me Casafree, I shall my dinner.
Mr.
Speaker, my question about Kwame Appiah Kubi, say, Nanka was sent my penny. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo read oko parliament call the state of the nation address anamibua but me ti so mo to ase da ben pa na be ba so Mr. Speaker in centrophobia omo digina mu 2016 man Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo be du omo nsu de omo digana fo hwe mo papa omo digana fo hwe amamu papa we bua I say your friend is a bola memo. You bet you know my penny. Ni nyama ni nyama to do on my way mo and what him for. It's your best friend. And nyama to do a John the money mama baba did to me 2016 2024 no. And money say nyama tawako. Yet
say offer and to us. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Apa we did this okasa free. Pacho ko wasam so na mintio.
Hospital some number can
meet you.
Your friend Kwame Appiah Kubi.
Kwame meet you to free TV na radio ne ho. Why?
Me say hospital na make bi. E ya le ko Edoso government hospital. Na nipa na me ne da ward na ladies too. Na me nkwa na boy na me ka ho. Na yenye me nsa nyina ya le pressure. Na mo dia do bi sisi yeso no. Kasa sa na nurses ne kasa lady back on the normal cofa or no young guy or day. Net draw some of the man on a man's arm and on the person so any 2 minutes and a lady in the woo. It's a man that's in the by Dr. Namu Babeka Dono, so on a dear do we see a collation. The back with you now. What's in the patromia? I don't know necessary from Momo dear Druni could see patients. And she's asked someone at the Momon Capana, a hard.
Okay. Better I say, my offer for and to us. So, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Apa you did this okasa free hey?
Yes, sir. Alex Kokuta and Fafi Dansuma, Ablik West.
Alex, my minti on free dancer man.
Yo, me da se na djuma pa mo ye. Oh, papa no wa fire pa o. Unless for djuma mu di man for my Ghana mu no. Enya de ketwa. Na se mo baba ho pa. Anka be because o ye nipa bi a put on my mu no any help ni education e wa kuma so pa. Oh, anope obi anya sa ne we NDC MPP sa one first person man say otumi yes adwuma e bo my Ghana and the obekoso agboso agesa nyama o ma beko nanim oni nyam nyadwuma me da say
nyame nka ho ye bekoso aka akosi se ebenya say hello good morning so unfortunate 0550922929 0552911929 hello good morning Abrafo good morning. Hello. So unfortunate. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Open what did you say? Okay, free.
But family Charles and your family can free takwa.
Charles, my intern free takwa.
I know find the my idea for me. Bomb about me at my farm. My at the boy on my Ghana and it has been. Me nanado na me born about to say why are the party this much? Why you free in China or they are cooking? The born about to buy. In Tinyami at my Sunday in your Krashani and Yamim Pai body.
Made us so unfortunate lines in our drop is 0550922929 0552911929 Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Apa we did the sell case free here.
But I'm very engaged with the free signal.
Okay, mami nti on free signal.
Yo, ana fa ma sama mo kan fa hospital ne djumadi omudi onu na ba se ne kalakra.
Meteo.
Last month, January 29th year, I lost my 2.5 child at Confanoche. At the end of the day, no, they couldn't even give me the reason why the child was dead. And he said, as a doctor, now Accra, since you're warning me, you know, most of complications. I'm emotional, my treating money surgery is back for even the second surgery I'm wearing, I'm going to try and say, more surgery, I'm repeating for the third time. I say Accra no by the last surgery now. The next day after the surgery, Accra no free. Once me make reasons, Pia Accra ndi wuye. They decide one. I think no decide say Accra no heart disease na or yare da na sense. Na me be say almost say, enti Accra na ye wo no no. Mo na ma hwe ni sa but me say mbe Accra no complications bi you are the right person to know. Okay. Or to tell us you be amoba no. Ya we na wo no ho ba we san ka ho.
So sir, Kafra, my man for last one. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, what
my name is Ishmael. I'm calling from La Paz.
You're calling from La Paz. Okay, let me hear you.
Yeah, how you doing for the first place?
I'm fine. I'm great.
Good. I'm not from out here. I'm from the U.S., okay?
Okay.
I think around October, a friend of mine came and passed away in Ghana here in Rich Hospital, room 24 or 22. And that very week, we have about 5 people die in the same hospital, that room. I'll visit my friend. 5 people died within the week in that room. And I didn't have anybody to report to, and I left. I just came back again, and I saw your program this morning. And I want you to fire these people, because people are dying in that hospital, that very rich hospital. So it's very serious issue need to be addressed. And I thank you for your program. Now listen to you again, my brother.
Okay. I'm grateful that you could equally join us. God bless you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. God bless you too, bro. Bye.
But I say, I take me to me for offer for be no BM. Yeah, you see, now what you mean, no, my was say what they at now. More share with TV, so more share your Facebook, so more share with YouTube. I brought you for more joining in no, no, I say more mutia on 92.9, I won't cry, and I feel 93.3, I will Kumasi, Yadamunina, no, I say. A brother say sorry, so now Yadi Kane will no edit to us free Sabriano, Edicos is no be no bebo, and as a premo beto, na affair the news no edia, but say Joe, and then a pound for Ewo Kumasi, one more edit a year, Milford action no edit 2 hours. So, Etino, I said, I'm a car, and I said, Joe, and I'll pay me out, now me share him say how to folk, you betting me a winning. Me did Kwame Appiah Kubi on behalf of my producers. I say a very big thank you. I don't be near a Joada Yabesanso anymore Ediasia on this same platform. God bless you and have a nice weekend.